It's been a while since my last video. Do you know why? I've been on strike. Why have you been on strike? Because people aren't watching my videos. That's why. And I'm being serious. Do you know how many people didn't watch my last video? About 8 billion. Well, in the end, quite frankly, I decided to save those 8 billion people the time and not make any more content. I didn't really want those 8 billion people to feel like they had to watch my videos. And I don't like putting pressure on people. Hello? Huh? CPR? Yeah, of course I know CPR. It's easy. Problem is, it violates a rule of mine, putting pressure on people. So I'm afraid you'll have to do it. Well, I don't care if you're not qualified. You said it yourself. He'll die if you don't re-administer his heartbeat. So do it! But yeah, back to not putting pressure on people. You see, I didn't want any of those 8 billion people to sit there and think, oh God, do I watch James O'Hands' new video on alopecia, or shall I watch Mr. Beast cure the world's smallest non-binary person of dwarfism? So that's why I went on strike. When you've got 8 billion people not watching your content, it makes you think, what's wrong with the 16 people that are watching it? Which is actually a very good question. What the fuck is wrong with the people that were watching my videos? On that subject, my curiosity got the better of me. So I delved into the YouTube analytics and I found something quite scary. Apparently, the average IQ of a James O'Hands viewer is 68, which is actually considered medically retarded. Most welfare states will give you free stuff if you turn up with an IQ like that. You know, free laptop, a cane, a golden retriever. Anyway, it occurs to me, because my average viewer is so dumb, it's probably a good idea for me to go back and define a few terms. So I suppose I'll start with the word strike. A strike is what lazy people call the act of not doing something that they're supposed to do. And I know what some of you are thinking. You're thinking, well, James, didn't you say that you were striking? Well, and the answer to that is I'm joking, obviously. This is a comedy video, it's supposed to be. You see, the real reason I went so long without uploading the video is because I'm lazy. And then I know some of you again are thinking, well, laziness, isn't that a prerequisite for going on strike? And you know what? If you made that point, well, that's a good point. You're probably not one of the dumb viewers. Pat yourself on the back. I guess the difference between me and someone who is on strike is that I don't bang on about it. Apart from just... For me, that's the interesting thing about strikers. If you think about it, what are they really doing? All you need to do to qualify as someone on strike is nothing. It's the only form of activism that gets work done by not getting any work done. Inactivism, as I call it. And it makes you think, if that's the definition, aren't we all striking from near enough everything all of the time? Me, for instance, I'm striking from sleep right now. And I'm on hunger strike. Have been since lunchtime. The moon? Well, I don't trust the way gravity works up there. I've been boycotting it for years. I suppose for this reason, striking isn't the most effective form of activism. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I doubt history's most revered activists would have adopted this inactivistic approach. If they did, Martin Luther King wouldn't have had that dream. And Rosa Parks, she wouldn't have moved from her place on the bus, so to be fair, not much in her narrative changes, but you see what I mean. Anyway, you're probably asking, why are you making a video about strikes? I'll tell you why. It's because it's 2023, and right now, as of today, everyone's striking. Take the UK, for example. As of today, the following unions are striking: Rail, Maritime and Transport, ASLEF, Unite, General Municipal Boilermakers and Allied Trades Union. If I said that weird, it's because that is the 67th time I've tried to say that. And the Public and Commercial Services. Nailed it in one. In other words, if you want to drop your kid off at school so you can go and catch a train to go and pick up your new boiler, you might want to wait until you can do any of those things. But it's been obvious for years that England is broken. But that's okay, because so is England's big brother, America. Recently, the Writers Guild of America went on strike again, because those typewriting monkeys behind the show Riverdale wanted just a bit of extra cash to buy some Mocha Latte Frappe Baby Montichinos when Starbucks stopped striking. I just think there's something very funny about everyone wanting to strike so much, just at the same time generative AI is sinking its fangs into the cultural conversation. More and more you hear of people's fears of AI taking over our jobs. And it is a legitimate concern. I mean, if you've got AI driving our trains, fixing our boilers, teaching our kids, writing our TV shows, what the fuck are we going to strike from? There'll be critics out there that say I've totally dumbed down an incredibly complex topic. Yeah, I did. My viewers have got an IQ of 68. I've got to. Bye-bye.
all I look is blue.